Hi everyone, it's Clyde here, and today's video is all about 3 financial tasks to tick off after having a baby. And these 3 things I personally have implemented in my life after my wife gave birth to our son. And these are 3 things that I talk to all my clients about, especially after they've given birth to their child. So the first financial task to tick off after having a baby is review your personal insurances. So personal insurances, I'm talking about life insurance, disability cover, income protection. These insurances are strongly stressed to review them after having children, because now you have a dependent that's relying on you, and you don't want to leave a financial burden to your surviving spouse and family. And that's what insurances is all about. At the end of the day, it's to make sure that your family is protected, and it's to make sure that you don't leave a financial burden if the worst case scenario was to happen. And I strongly suggest that you review this and speak to an advisor, because they'll be able to help you to make sure that you have the right cover and that you're not overinsured. So that's the first financial task, is to review your personal insurances. The second financial task to tick off after having a baby is write a will. Now, most people, when I sit with them, when they first meet up with me, a lot of my clients don't have a will. And this is something that I strongly recommend you to do straight away if you don't have one. And I stress the importance of this, because if you don't have a will, your assets that you work so hard for can be or may be distributed to people that you don't want those assets to go to. You know, you have a dependent now, you have children, you have a child, and you want to make sure that your assets are distributed to them. And when you're writing a will, ensure that you also have what we call a power of attorney. A power of attorney is when if you're not able to make sound decisions, then you give that power to someone else to make those decisions on your behalf. Also consider what we call testamentary trusts, and that is ensuring that your assets are distributed to your children when if they're minors at a particular age. You don't want to leave all your assets to someone who's 18 years old, as an example, because they may not know what to do with all those assets. And that's where a testamentary trust can come and definitely help. But again, when writing a will, power of attorneys, testamentary trusts, a solicitor will be able to sit down with you and be able to provide you with the right information. And finally, the third financial task to tick off is start an investment account for your child. And these are things that I talk to my clients about often. You don't have to put a lot aside for your kids. $50 a week, $150 a month, you name it. If it doesn't have to be a large amount. It can start small, but if you've just had a baby, if you do this every single month for the next 18 years, can you imagine how much money you'll be able to gift your child when they've turned 18 or when they've turned 21 or whatever the age that you wish to gift. So I strongly do suggest you start an investment account for your kids, because I can promise you when they're older they will thank you and they'll be over the moon with the amount that you're able to gift them. So they're my 3 financial tasks if you've just had a baby to tick off. Number 1 is reviewing your personal insurance. Number 2, write a will. And number 3 is to start an investment account for them. That's it for this week. Hope you've got something out of it. Please share this video if you've gotten value from it, or if you know anyone that may benefit. And write your comments below. I'd love to hear them. And finally, remember, I'm dedicated to helping you take actionable steps today for a better financial tomorrow. See you next week. Bye-bye.